Okay then, so we installed Linux Mint on the Cloudbook 11. It was awful, absolutely awful experience. I went to go and speak to the Linux Mint community today, and their advice was basically, you ain't getting it running on there. They gave me some good ideas, but thinking about it more and more, let's just get Gently running on thing. I can make it run on here, no problem at all. Let's just do it. Everyone's talked me into it as well, so let's go for it. Now, I'm trying to think of the best ways to do this to make it less painful. So we're going to go for a stable Gen 2 install. It's been a while since I've used stable. Really quite interesting. Now, I think I should be using glibc as wine's a requirement. It's going to make things easier. We want yeah, no paper cuts. I think we want to make a really stable Gen 2 system on this. So we know what the target audience is. It's an average computer user. So we need to try and figure out how to make this work for her. So the laptop's going to be called Candy Cat. We'll make that as the name. Obviously, I'm just going to compile on the fast computer. Let's not muck around. Let's do it properly. Let's grab a stage. So yeah, definitely on this video, we want suggestions of the things to do to make this a lot better. Let's grab a desktop stage 3. Obviously, compiling is not a big issue on this. Yeah, good point there. No flatpaks. Keep everything thingy. Did someone want to go and have a look what the best C flags are for a Celron N3050? Well, I'll get set up. See what we can find together. Make it a bit more of a community one this time. Where's the thing? There it is. I can set up a remote bin host. That's no issue. The cron tab thing does worry me a little bit though. Hello, why is that failed? It's just been a funny 5 minutes. So yeah, we'll go for a fresh stage 3 desktop, OpenRC and glibc. I'm using the other machine, to do it. And most of those flags you've suggested are already included in O2 and March native. So Formit Framepoint is included from O1 now. And the MSSE2 stuff's included from I forgot what it's called, from the March native, so we don't need to bother with that. So it's just finding out what actual yeah, I need a safe C flag for the thing. So like March at Skylake or whatever it is. Obviously it's not Skylake, but you know where I'm going with this one. God, this playlist is actual fire at the moment. Fucking absolutely, nostalgia is kicking right in. Okay, so we've got that done. Let's do the mounting. So mount T proc proc. This and run. Let's think. Let's copy over resolve. It's gonna be nice to do this without having to worry about QEM and stuff like that, isn't it? Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Right. Mode sync. Away we go. So what generation is the Celeron 3080? Sorry, 3050. I don't know anything about this processor. I suppose I could run the command to find out what it is. Someone must have already done it though. C flags. Celeron. N3050. Okay, oh, yeah, there's a forum thread in. No help in the forum post there. Celeron Mobile 847, here we go. March native. Native. I know it's native, I don't want it. Right, let's do the command. Do I have March? Oh, why don't they include March native thing? That would be handy as hell to have on there. Right, so it's grep. Oh, sorry for not doing this part on stream. Grep M1 A3 vendor ID. Oh, does that bit just tell you what it is? I never knew that. So that's not actually telling me anything. Right, okay, let's try the other one. GCC /V/E. Oh. Brilliant. Doesn't work. I don't want to install... How do I get around this? Wait, so it's a Celron 847, I said, didn't I? 847 C flag. Just checking the... Ah, if I just find out what generation is... Generation... Can't find anything for this. N3050, mate. N3050 GCC. Have I typed the wrong thing in? Sorry, mate. Let me fix it for you. Here we go. I'm a simple man, but just for you, I did that. Hi, crazy. Yeah, it's definitely not. It's definitely 3050. Just trying to figure out a way of how we're going to grab this. What a challenge. I just don't want to install a... Bugger. How do I do it? Got to be a way. $847 Gen 2. Oh, it's mech. Okay. So if I use cat /proc/CPU info and then shift the less, it doesn't tell me. Bugger. I'm gonna have to unpack, ain't I? It's just not giving me anything to work with, Germ. Oh, hello, someone's got a page. I found another Acer. And guess what they've left out? Bloody... LSCP. We've got LSCP. Wow. Just tried running LSCPU to see if that gave me anything. Isn't that just for RAM? Does that do CPU information as well? If these two commands do fail, what I'll do is I'll SSH in and we'll just put a quick Gen 2 system on and do the command to find it. Because I think at this point that's our best bet. I don't know if you saw the beginning bit there, Crazy, but we was trying to think of ideas just to make this system like have minimum paper cuts. So yeah, if you've got any. Oh, hello, I've got Mint still on the laptop, haven't I can just install GCC quickly, use that, job done. I like it. How you been today anyway, Crazy? Up to anything interesting? I've been watching a Crazy man. Yeah, I like the bin host idea. I'm not too sure about the cron job part, but we can look into that. I do believe that is probably the only way we're able to do it, though. Oh, nice. What time zone are you in? It's 12:30 over here. Oh, what a tune on here as well. This is definitely the best Final Fantasy battle music ever. I don't think anything comes close to this. You're 6 hours ahead of me, I believe, EST? Or was it 5 hours? I'm GMT. 7:33. Well, you're up early. Saying that, I was up at 4 o'clock this morning. I had the weirdest dream. Absolute crazy. I was dreaming that some Jobsworth was trying to get me arrested by the police because I didn't install a lock on a door. I don't even install locks on doors, so I don't know why. But I have some weird dreams. Oh, shit. I didn't set the keyboard up right. I've got to try and find out which one's the... What's the forward slash on this? Why is it... Oh, shit. Wonder if it's that. No. I can't find the forward slash. Oh, what am I doing? Web browser, copy and paste. You've got a GUI. God, I'm so used to working in the terminal. I forgot that's an option. Oh, it's a laptop. It's got a keyboard. Oh, God, the transitions on this are absolutely superb. I'll have to make sure I put the playlist in the description for this one. It's so good. Yeah, I can't find the forward slash. The keyboard layout's got messed up, Jim. Well, I would never have guessed what this one is. It's Silvermont. Ever heard of that one? I've never heard of it. It's setting a lot of flags though. I've never seen one set so many flags. Let me do it on this computer. So would you actually add all them, or would you just do the march at Silvermont? I feel like that'd be enough, wouldn't it? That'll do everything else. Yeah, of course it will. Why am I... Silvermont. M-O-N-T. Yeah, let me show you. No. What I'll have to do is add this to the safe use flag as well. March equals Silvermont. Right, we want LTO as well for the minimal RAM. Use flags. We want the LTO and Pogo. They'll be the good ones to have on this. You got that Silvermont now, Jam? Oh, let's also drop that down to OS. I think that's going to be a little faster for this. What size is the cache, actually? Oh, I've got 2 megabytes of cache. Do you reckon O2 is going to be better? What are you guys thinking here? OS or O2? I'm leaning towards O2. It'll be a little bit heavier on the memory, but it'll be a bit faster for the processor to handle. OS just it prioritizes binary size over speed, so you'll have it slower running programs, but using up less memory. Now, times that OS can be faster is when you've got a little cache. So, like if you've got an old Pentium, say we say like a Pentium 3, because the cache on it's so small and code's bloated now. If you drop it to OS, you don't blow out your L1 and L2 cache, so you end up with faster code. But I feel with 2 megabytes, I think I should take the gamble and go for slightly more RAM usage at the cost of having that little processor with dual core running a bit faster. I think I've talked myself into it. Let's go for O2. We've got LTO as well, reducing that memory down for us. So it could be for you. It's one of them ones where you need to test it though, because I can give you guesses, but you shouldn't be assuming, as I always tell you. You should be doing some tests to find out. So you'll use the same hardware, compile everything in O2, run a benchmark, and then do the same again with thingy, you know. Oh, I want to set makeups. So we'll set makeups to 30, so we get good speed, but we don't kill the string. It's so nice having extra threads. I'm so glad Sam made me buy the 5950X over the 5900. Okay, let's take a look at this stuff here. I think she prints, so we need the printer. We should definitely be looking at some of these huge flags. So let's think about things we need to be removing on this while we're just scrolling up. If you see anything, do shout it out. That's a good shout. If I sort video cards out now, and if I sort out language now, that's that done in a oneer. Do we go for a Gentoo kernel? I believe we should go for a gentle a disk kernel, and then maybe LTO that for a little bit of fun, rather than build my own kernel. Because yes, I could make the kernel smaller, but do I want to be doing that? I want no paper cuts, like you said, Jim. I'm doing an empty tree, so I'm rebuilding everything for this processor and with my optimizations. So I'm doing everything now. Obviously, most users never do this, and you shouldn't do this. The only reason I do is because I'm an idiot, really. And I put the cost in now. You're much better off as a normal user, just updating gradually as you go along. You're never going to see this speed, but because we're trying to push this laptop to its limits, we're kind of forcing it early so you can see the end result. If that makes sense. Okay, so looking at this, we want to make sure we're not building QT. We've got to stick to just forgot what it's called, just GDK. What other flags was there? Let's get the disk kernel done now as well, and let's add grub here as well. Right, let's get things going. Oh, I should do languages as well, shouldn't I? And video cards like crazy said. Yeah, you're right. It is. It's up to you. But I mean, as a Gentoo user, we make things harder for ourselves, don't we? I think that's what I'm trying to say. Like, I can install Gentoo in minutes, but why do that when I can show off what Gentoo can do, you know? Right, so we got that, and then L10. Then MGB. Wonder if I can spell accept license this time. This one always gets me because I can never remember the American spelling for it. Right, okay. I feel like that's gonna be it. Oh no, I'll just send QT5. We don't want that. You know what? We'll take off 6 as well. So for people that don't know, um, using GTK and KDE apps are quite low memory. But the issue is, if you have got limited memory, you don't want to mix the two because that's loading twice the libraries. So you want to, the way I always do it is whatever web browser you use, make your system just use those apps all the time. So if you use Chromium, then make your system use Qt apps. If you use Firefox, then make your system use GTK apps. It really reduces your memory usage. Yeah, it doesn't matter if you've got 4 gigs of memory, but if you've got lower, that's when you get the real benefits. You know, at 2 gigabytes of RAM, every meg counts, really. You know. I haven't done keywords. I've done license. Is it accept licenses? Is there an S on the end of that? Is that what you're saying? It's one of those things, in it. You know, most people don't ever um need to think about it. I mean, you know, bloat's more of a meme nowadays than an actual thing. Like, you don't need to care anymore when you've got 8 gig, 16 gig. It's, you know, it's very silly to worry about it. But when you've got very limited, and you want your system to do, you really want to be thinking about things like that. That's why I always say getting a low end computer, like very silly computer with specs. It pushes you to think outside the box a little more. It's a very good way. Oh, did I add an S onto it? All right. Germ, your job today is to remind me. What's the 4 for? Oh, I'm good, am I? Okay, cool. I can't believe I've got 476 packages to worry about at the start. Yeah. Need to remember to do a what's the one? I need to do a debt clean at the end. So the things we need to remember is debt clean, the kernel. No worries, mate. Wait, don't forget, I'm having trouble sleeping at the moment. I'm only doing 4 hours a day, so yeah, I do struggle a little bit with picking up words. Right, let's think about other stuff that we need to do it. So yeah, I really think it'll be interesting to try an LTO the Gen 2 kernel. What do you lot think? Hi Luna, you alright? Long time no see. I thought you was a super fan. You need to congratulate Snail as well, Luna. Oh, Snail, just so you know as well, being horrible to Luna is acceptable. You're allowed to. No one else is, just me and you. I was high as fuck. Should have been listening to my stream then. Imagine listening to me backing off your tits. You need to be Luna. Snail. It's the rules. Horrible to Luna. Well, only me and you. No one else is allowed to. If anyone else is mean to her, then we go and beat them up. But she listened to that guy talk about CI40. Oh no, you didn't watch my video about the CI. Oh no, that comes out today, I think. The CI40 on YouTube. By the time this video comes out, that would probably be 5 days ago. You actually nice. What CPU is that? Is that an ARM? I would love to install Gen 2 on an Edge fruit. Absolutely love to. One of my dreams. MIPS. Oh, beauty. Please say you're putting on muscle. Please, please, please. And I want a fast fetch. What's the specs? Come on, tell us more. Tell us more. I'm well excited about this. I've not been this excited about someone else's. Oh, it is possible, Germ. I know someone who's got a working Gen 2 install on it. That's why it's been one of my dreams for a long time. Not easy. You don't want to be starting that off. You've got other projects to learn before you work on stuff like that. But yeah, if you find one of them, Germ, you send me one of them any day you like. I'd love you forever. Don't give it away. Give it to me. I want a edge for apparently, if you open it up, Luna, there is USB a USB socket inside you can put a flash into. No, not apparently. There is one in there. It's designed for recovery, like if things go really bad in the factory, but the bootloader's got access to it. Oh, is it not that one? Oh. How much room you got? Open it up. Let's have a look, Luna. Get the photos going, girl. Come on. I'm keen as mustard on this. God, you've overtaken my string now. Ah, use a Raspberry Pi as a router for a while. Or even better, buy yourself one of those MIPS dev boards. Get Gen 2 running on that. Then, yeah, so as I say, buy one of the MIPS dev board routers that everyone uses as a base. Get Gen 2 running on that, use that as your main router, then open up that router and get in there. Problem solved. Then you get to follow the rule as well, install Gen 2 every day. Well, we've got quite a few new people joining in there, so just for anyone that's just come along, we're trying to set up Linux on a pretty bad laptop. It's an Aspire Chromebook 11. Well, it's 1 gigahertz normal speed dual core, but at boost it's 2.2 gigahertz. We've got 2 gigabytes of RAM. We're trying to make it usable for my daughter to use, just for the challenge, really. If it doesn't work, I'll just buy her a new one. But you know, let's not add to landfills if we don't have to. This morning we installed Linux Mint on it because, as we all know, Mint's the best desktop that Linux has for an average user. But it's just not fun to use. Cinnamon was taking up 1.2 gigahertz, 2 gigabytes with all the services it needed to do what it does. So I was going to install Debian, but everyone talked me into putting Gen 2 on it. I've already got a CI40 Germ. We'll be doing some streams of it soon. I need to get back into it. I've been off MIPS for a while. I need to start working again on it. I knew you were going to say that, Luna. I don't think it would be, though. You got to remember, I'm using that really slow hard drive, 32 gig. It's going to be a lot of extra stuff using Flatpak. Oh, I wondered why I was down 3 people subscribing. I guess that's you, you and Viz. I don't know who the other person is. We're also hoping that tomorrow I'll be doing a stream with Viz. So I know I've been talking about it a long time, but it'd be brilliant to get him on. And so you can learn from the person that taught me. What that guy doesn't know isn't worth knowing, kind of thing. Oh really? It's well, I'm sure it's an off-the-shelf thing that people just put a show around. Oh, look how fast this goes though when you can just use a char router. Absolutely amazing, isn't it? Like, no, you got a touch. I don't think I've got a touch screen. No, I'm sitting here touching the screen, going, no, it's not moving. But because I put the Cora on it on the last stream, it just looks like I'm touching him up. So that's a bit worrying. Oh shit! I've just realised you're on the stream. You're gonna clip that, bollocks. Thank fuck for that. Don't teach her. Come on, Jen. Supposed to be my friend. I absolutely love this playlist. Guy's done so well. Let me put that on the stream for everyone else to get. And I do need to remember to put this on. I need to remember to put this on the YouTube video as well. Go and give that guy some love. Oh, you done me. Thanks, Germ. Why would you teach her? So where are we up to now? Well, we're flying through 93 of 476. I really need to do that stream as well soon, Luna. You need to get on my case. Obviously, I'm gonna have to do the Viz stream first because obviously he's only got so many days he's free. But it's definitely a next week job, 100%. All right, okay. We're planning it for next week then, yeah. Wow, you're all right today, Luna. You've got a stream to follow today. Oh, I'm just so impressed with watching this like fly by. Bath and grass. What's the other one? Bath and grass. That's the Westo version, isn't it? Where's Jack? He could have put a bit on then to make the voice say the correct way of saying it. I've not had time to look at the moment, Germ, for the 190. I've been sorting out laptops for the kids. Northerner, you're a Northerner. Anything out above the M25's Northern Northern England. It's the north-south divide, isn't it? Um, did you do your subscription? Because that does talk to speech as well. By the way, not trying to get you to spend your money. I'm just really keen to see if I fix the audio on it. I feel pretty bad now. I know I normally meme it on Cal just because of his Paul Fucker thing that he did the other day, but you need to get off your ass. No, you need to watch this stream all day, Loon. We got scrolling text, good music, and me just chatting about shit. What more do you need in life? Oh, I just love the transitions on the songs. I think you're a little ahead of me on the music, but hey, you're getting ads now. Go on Twitch. Let's all be horrible to Luna, which you can't hear me. When she comes back on, we'll have to tell her that we had the greatest conversation ever. Go on, Germ. It's on you. Alright. Fuck's sake. We had a brilliant conversation. We literally sorted out world peace. Yeah, you win some, you lose some, don't you? Like, but you know, at the end of the day, you got to do what you got to do. And I think I've solved my problem because of that. Oh, well, that's disappointing then. You've heard it all. Fuck's sake, Loon, you can at least let me play along for a bit. That was my entertainment, that was. What's the point of even being a streamer if I can't even take the piss out of my subscribers? Oh, actually, shit, I've got to be nice to you, not a subscriber. I don't know how to be nice to you, Luna. Help. So we're a quarter of the way through already. Lovely. Go on, get those ads down you go. Make Bezos rich. Watch his ads. I feel like this playlist is purely just a Final Fantasy 7, 8, and 9 fan, because I think that's the only music I've heard so far. Did I? Oh, fuck's sake. Thank you for pointing that out, Luna. It's very nice to have helpful viewers that show me the mistakes I make. Yeah, I spelled it Miss Cow. Yeah, it just helps people find stuff as they're going around. Obviously, any Mips fans aren't going to find it. Obviously, I've left the tags in from old streams because I'm a lazy bastard. But oh, cheers, Jim. Glad you're here as well. You gonna say anything? Did that did that not work? It worked the other day though. It only seems to like Jack. Doesn't like you. Oh, I could be horrible to you again now. Yes. Obviously, the software thought you was a loser. What a refund. Thank you very much for the description, though, Luna. Much appreciated. Your support's whatever it is. Don't know. I don't know how to do nice to you. Cheers, bitch. We'll do that. Luna's my friend, Snail. In Britain, if you insult someone, it means you like each other. It's kind of the reason why I like Luna. She knows how it is. I'm always nice to Luna. Like I say, I'm allowed to do it. She's my friend. No one else is though. Luna, for April 1st, can you change the logo to Xena, the Warrior Princess, please? Hey, Bell Pepper! Where have you been? I've missed you. If you pay me, you're turning into me. Bell Pepper, what have you been eating lately, my friend? I've been here. I've been streaming. I did have a little break because I was feeling a bit rough, but yeah, I've been back to streaming quite regularly. Ooh, that was one job, is to show that amazing food. Oh, always makes me hungry. I've been getting back into my cooking lately, so this week I made corned beef hash. That was lovely. What else did I make? Oh, I made a curry. I found a tin of stewed steak in the back of the cupboard that was going out of date yesterday. But a couple of days ago, I was like, oh, I wonder what I can make with it. So I looked for ideas, and I found like an idea to turn it into a curry, and I actually managed to turn it to something really quite nice. Yeah, tin stewed steak, like really cheap for what it was. Like, what was it, a couple of potatoes, tin of the stewed steak, one onion, bit of garlic that I had in the fridge, and a few like spices and that, and it turned into a meal for like 2 days, like for two people. Yay! Lunar spawning on Catalyst 4. About time. Bloody should have been on that months ago. So what are we up to now? We're on 123 of 476. Well, all your docs need changing. Unlucky. I changed all the ones in Gen 2. To be honest, there's not much difference, to be fair. It's just snapshots changed to snapshot tree-ish. Um, and I think that's it, really, isn't it? And then you can either use the manual Squash FS portage, which is probably better for you anyway for your scripts. Snapshot tree-ish stable. Fucking hell, I thought it'd be easier to say, but you're right. Snapshot tree-ish stable. Ooh. Oh, I understand what you mean. Yeah, it's commit numbers now, but you can use the manual thing. So you know, in on the Gen 2 mirrors, there's a snapshot. I've actually listed how you can use that. absolutely flying. I love it. Yeah, so Luna, what do you think of this idea? Because obviously we're trying to make minimal paper cuts on the system, but reduce memory. We could add LTO to the Gen 2 kernel. What do you think? Why would TDI complain? Because he likes the manual kernel. He TDR is an absolute kernel guru though, so he can configure a kernel to do things that us people can't. We're just mere mortal in his presence. But for people like us, what CPU have you got? Would be the easiest way. Yeah, he's probably not wrong, but it does make the kernel run a bit faster. It uses a bit more memory, but so when I was doing the how low I could get the what was it? The i486. I was trying to get it down. I got it down to a 26 megabytes of memory. I then tried it with LTO and it increased the usage by 1 megabyte, but I did notice the system has been a little bit more responsive. And I was speaking to Arson about it, and he said that he's not, no, he's not tested it, but he's not surprised because with bad code, it could do. But I mean, we both said we haven't done any real benchmarks or anything. It's just a feeling, you know what I mean? But uh, it'll be like something like an R4200 or something like that. That's what we need to know. We know what the manufacturer ID is. We can find out what processor it is. Oh, boss battle music.